Are we on? Are we on? Is this thing on? Can you hear me now? Do 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 do. Hey, there it is. And I'm going to turn it on, but without the media, so I can see what the screen is doing. Come on. All right, let's see here. I don't know. This stream's current bit rate 265744. It's doing it again. And I don't get it. I talked to my internet company and they're like, you're only using 35% of your bandwidth. So it's got to be something on my setup. Anyway, so let's get started here. As you know, we were doing a drawing for January, February for the Trumpeter SA2 guideline kit, right? This kit right here. And we had a whole whopping 5 entries. So let's look at the entries and then we'll go from there. So let me change my camera state here. Is that where I want to be? That is where I want to be. Hang on. I didn't rehearse this. All right. So entry number 1 is from Jeff, and this is his ICM 109 G something. I know it's a G. Like, G, your hair smells terrific. No, not that kind of G. But I don't know. It's a G6, a G10. I don't know. But very, very nice. Nicely done. That whole engine setup and whatnot is a bit challenging in these. But he got it in there straight and everything's closed up and it looks good. So that's good. And he got the yellow on and it looks yellow. And it's not 4 feet thick. Which is, as most of you know that have tried to paint yellow, are aware that that's, it can get a little thick, yellow and red both. All right, number 2, entry number 2 is Ken's, oh no, Ken, is this a Maki 200 or is this a Seata? I'm sorry, I forgot what this is. I'll find out and I'll put it in the comments. I can't remember what this is, but it is definitely cool. Excuse me. So, yeah, look at that. So if I remember right, you airbrushed these smoke rings, didn't you? Seems to me, which is even more impressive because this thing's tiny and those smoke rings are super tiny. And you know, I would tell people that doing airbrush work like this is not necessarily hard, but it is extremely time consuming. It takes a long time and you have to be very patient with what you're doing. But I wouldn't say that it's hard. It's just, it's time consuming. And in my head, those are two different things. Maybe not in yours. Here is Bob's F-16 Falcon. I don't know what kit this is. I'm guessing it's 48 scale. It may be 72nd scale. I love the base. This base is awesome. I'm trying to discern which kit this is, but I don't know. You know, a lot of times if you've been around a while and you've seen all these kits, there's dead giveaways on certain kits as to whose kit they are. I can't tell on this one, so I don't know. But it looks great. Might be Hasegawa since it's just, all it's got is fuel tanks and missiles. Love the base. Love to know how you did that. Looks like you just got a round rod here. And I'm going to guess this is like a particle board disc or something that you painted and then printed a decal or something for it. I don't know. It looks great though. And here's the other Bob's monogram P61. So there was a monogram P60, or not a monogram P61 build, but there was a P61 build over on the $20 Modelers Club Facebook page, and 10 of us finished, and all 10 of us did the monogram kit. If you've ever built this kit, you know that it's not ideal. It's from 1974. It's a twin boom airframe. It's got various things against it. But, you know, they look good when they're done. They can be a little bit of a challenge. You just kind of have to push through with it. And yeah, once you get pushed through, and you know, they don't come out looking bad. There was 10 of us that finished. They were all the monogram kit, and for the most part, they all look great. And Bob's looks great here. I like the markings. That big yellow schnauzer on there. Again, yellow paint. I know how hard that is. You know, the yellow tips on the yellow prow tips are like probably one of the most frustrating things for me on any aircraft model. All right, and finally we have entry number 5 is Steve's M51 Isherman. I don't know much about this. It is unfortunately, the photo came across small, which is fine. I don't know what scale this is or anything. Excuse me. The color looks pretty dead on. Rubberized tracks. This might be the Tamiya Isherman kit. I honestly don't know. But it looks good. Factory fresh finish there. Just by the shelf here, I'm going to say this is probably 172 scale, which if that's true, that's pretty amazing. I've done a few pieces of 172 armor back in the day, and they're small. They're really small. But yeah, so there are our 5 entries, and now we'll go to our generator here. And if you don't know how this works, so what this is a random number generator. So I put the number of entries in here, the total number of entries. I hit enter, and the winning entry number shows up here. Okay, it's that simple. And that said, I will tell you right now, Jeff, entry number 1, has already told me that if he wins, that he would rather I just do another drawing and give it to somebody else. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so here we go. So we have 5 entries. Whoops. 5 entries. I'm going to hit enter. And the winner is number 5. So I'm going to go here. So here's what I got to do. So I'm going to take this and copy it. And then I'm going to permanently set this at 5. This one's still got the formula. Okay. And then I'm going to erase this. I just got to do this all right now so I don't forget to do it later. And then I default this to 1. That's how I know it hasn't been used. Okay. Entry number 5, that's Steve. Let me save this and close it. So right here, Steve, entry number 5 with the Isherman. The, where am I? Where am I? There I am. Okay. Steve, I'll be sending this to you. If I don't have your address, I will send you an email asking you for it. I will get this out sometime in the next few days. Sorry about the delay in this, but I've had, I went, as most of you know, I went back to work, and days off are few and far between right now. And there's not a whole lot of time left at the end of the day when I get home. So, as far as the live stream goes going forward, I don't know what we're going to do. I am working weekends is definitely a thing. At least a couple of weekends a month, and so I'm not sure how that's going to tear into my life right now. So I may just be doing random lives at whenever I get a chance. Right now I'm still continuing to work on the 104 here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shoot another coat of primer on this thing here in a little bit. And Steve, I'll get this boxed up for you. Like I said, if I don't have your address, I will contact you. And then we'll go from there. I don't know if we're going to continue the drawing in its current form. I'm thinking that I might just order some propaganda, otherwise known as t-shirts, mugs, and stickers, and go from there. But yeah, we'll see. And I guess that's it. So hey, congratulations, Steve. Like I said, I'll box it up. We'll get this thing in the mail, and we'll see you next time. Bye now. What do I do?